Hey legends, hope you're having a great afternoon. I was having a shower, as you do, and I was like, oh, what am I going to talk about today? And then Spirit was like, talk about yourself. I feel like I do that already, but let's just talk about where I am at. I'm at an interesting place. Interesting place is that I am in the middle of nowhere. Middle of fucking nowhere. Pretty much losing my identity from what has been in my life. So I have come from a place where it's just been really, you got to work hard, right? You got to work hard, you got to show up, you got to fucking put in the hard yards, you got to fucking work to make a living and blah, 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 blah. And look, I'm 43, so, that paradigm is fucking real. Generationally, that's what we were showing. That's what, we all grew up with, right? It's like, this is what we have to do to make a living. And then, obviously you've got those other paradigms such as fucking, have a kid, fucking get married, all that kind of bullshit. Which obviously now in 2023, that is totally not relevant, and we're shaping things differently from what has ever been done before, which is why it's such a fucking exciting time to be alive. It's such an exciting time to be in this space, and you can be really sitting in that space of going, well, I've got these old paradigms that I'm living out based on what my family is showing me and taught me, but are really those paradigms still existing? Do they still really exist? And let me tell you, if you're living in a world where you're getting up at 9 a.m. every day or 7 a.m. and you have to put on your fucking clothes and then go to work to 5, and you probably don't feel like there's anything else available, then you're probably living in those old paradigms. And if anything, they're shifting significantly, rapidly. As much as what you're willing to show up for, all these things are changing. And so, because I've come from that past, and now I'm reshaping my future because I don't want that in my life anymore. And also I want to be doing something that fulfills me. Not that I haven't ever done anything fulfilling, like everything I've done, I've thought that I've done from my heart at that time. But what I've realized is that my actions or my decisions have been based on a thought process of being something. So if I do this, that means that, if I have a hospitality business, that's mine. I can claim it as mine, and it's something that I can own. And really, it means nothing at the end of the day. It's just an identity to that business. And whilst I learned a lot from that business, it came with a lot of heartache and a lot of heartache and hard work, which doesn't appeal to me anymore. I don't want to work that hard. I really fucking don't want to work that hard. And I think there's options out there. I mean, look, there's so many online things that you can earn money from. The other day, my partner sent me something about, I don't know, AI and, referring sales. But for me, and you can totally do that. There's so many options. If you're ever looking for something to make money online and make your life easier, there are fucking heaps of shit out there. There's heaps of shit. But the thing is, for me, I want to do something that really fulfills me from my heart, that gives me freedom, that gives me joy, that is abundant, that's wealthy. I'm wealthy, and I can create and give back how I choose. And so it's a big shift. It's a big shift that I'm wanting to step into. And right now what that means is what I have been doing and what I'm probably finessing right now, which is a job that, I work 10 hours a week and fucking turn over the status quo, is breaking down because I don't belong to it anymore. I don't belong to it anymore. It's not my jam. And so what do I belong to? What do I fulfill? What do I feel fulfilled in? And I have been here so many times looking for the answer. And I remember the one where I started my own hospitality business, I was literally there by the universe. I was literally fucking, you're doing this whether you like it or not. And it was the most fulfilling thing ever in that space in terms of my own confidence. But now, like I said, I'm changing into this new place where I want it to be easy, I want to be wealthy, I want to be abundant, and I don't really want to operate in a quick rich scheme or a pyramid, whatever. I want to operate that's something that really is fulfilling. It's an interesting time, and I think why I'm sharing this is because being in nothing is vulnerable. It's scary, it's unknown, things around you. You don't really feel like you belong to anything right now. I don't really feel like I belong to my friends. I really don't really feel like I belong in the space I'm at right now. There's nothing that's really feeling like I can call this where I want to be. Like, it's just very vacant. And I'm doing things systematically that feel a little bit that fill me up to an extent, but it doesn't really feel like it's something that I can go, wow, I feel at home, or I feel, it's very vacant. I was reading this book at the moment. I'm listening to this book called Follow Your Northern Star, or Your North Star, and one of the things they mention there is the threshold. And sharing this with you, I guess, hopefully gives you a bit of peace that if you're sitting in a space where you don't feel like you belong to anywhere or anything or anyone or whatever it may be, that it's actually okay. It is actually very okay. You're just in a space of finding your way. And these moments arise. In fact, if you're not having these kind of moments where you're coming through a new threshold, or you're not, going into a deeper sense of self, then really, for me, why are we even here? These are the exciting parts of life. This is why we're fucking here, because on the other side of this shit is fucking phenomenal birthing, phenomenal creation, phenomenal fucking discovery. It's such a blank canvas. It's such a blank canvas from where you can operate from, and I inspire everyone to step into just allowing vacant space in your life that isn't filled with, fucking superficial bullshit, that isn't just filled with like, how's the weather? Oh, you look, like just I don't want to be specific, but do you know what I mean? Breaking down the superficial nature that is our society, that we don't connect or we don't go deeper into self because we feel as though it's a scary part, but it's actually the most rewarding thing you can do for yourself. And the only way you can discover that is by doing it, by actually understanding the power of self is so fucking rewarding. It is like birthing fucking liquid gold and fucking being able to buy the most exotic dress in the fucking world. It's the most extravagant, awesome, fucking loving, mind-blowing thing you can do for yourself. And I can only inspire every single person in the world that going into self, asking those questions, fucking following your heart, making tough decisions, stepping into courage, understanding where you're comfortable, understanding where you could be uncomfortable, and moving into that, because that is That is the goal that we're here for. That is the goal that fucking lights us up, that makes us feel new. And although things may drop around you that make you feel as though you don't have anything or anyone or fucking whatever, that's just opening up a new space for new things to come in. I can guarantee you, and every time you step into understanding that, it's only bigger and better. It's only and bigger and better. It's only, I can guarantee you, it's only ever bigger and better. And if you don't feel like it's bigger and better, it's because hindsight hasn't happened yet for you to actually understand the power of what has actually transpired. On that note, I'm going to fucking leave you to it. And I hope you have a great day. Bye. If you like the channel, if you like what you hear, if you want to be part of an inspiring community that's breaking thresholds, that's starting to do new shit, that's creating new paradigms, that's fucking transmuting into new fucking hemispheres, this is the channel for you, my friend. I love you infinitely. Bye-bye.